Hello, hello! Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal Clear. It's been a little while since I recorded. Been kind of busy between live streaming and trying to get a new job set up. Good news is, I got a new job. I actually start on Monday. It's Friday now, so I got a couple days to myself before I have to worry about that. But the pay's going to be really nice. I'm actually going to be making more than I did at my last job. I'm actually kind of excited. I got a few badges that I still want to get. First things first, though, I picked up the little gift that Shockslayer had for me. And it's also kind of amazing because you can use it to cut down grass and trees, as he said. But before I take on this gym, I think the Pokemon I want to use for this gym primarily is going to be Houndoom, because Houndoom is pretty much immune to a lot of stuff in this gym. I don't think anything's going to have any water type moves. I don't think anything's going to have like ground type moves, rock type moves. That's kind of the only thing I'm really concerned about. Maybe a fighting type move. I don't know if anything's going to have like Mach Punch or I don't know. The thing I want to get though, I'm currently holding a Charcoal, which boosts up Flamethrower pretty nicely. But I want to boost up Feint Attack if I can. Eventually, I think Houndoom learns Crunch, which would be nice. I don't know off the top of my head what level it learns that at. But I want to make sure Feint Attack does as much damage as possible, and to do that, I want to grab a specific item, which happens to be right over here, in this dark little area called Dark Cave. I believe I have Flash on Kadabra. There we go. I should probably put up a Repel. I've only got 3 max Repels. I think that should be fine. The item I'm looking for is Black Glasses. If you remember, Kenya was holding a letter that was talking about a person hiding in the darkness. I think he's just right up here. Hey, guy. Creepy dude. Shuttle me there. I had my black glasses on, so I didn't notice you at all. What am I doing here? Hey, don't you worry about it. I'll give you a pair of black glasses, so forget you saw me, okay? Item pocket is full. Oh no. There we go. Toss out a couple berries. And gotta go through all this text again. Just give me the item, dude. Black glasses ups the power of dark type moves. Exactly what I was looking for. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Now I'm pretty much ready to take on the gym. I should probably move Houndoom up to the top. I already gave the black glasses. I'm ready to go. Nobody's holding the experience share, so I should probably give that to somebody. I think Kadabra's fine. It was holding the experience share for quite a while, so it's obviously the highest level on my team. I think I want to give experience share to Gyarados, I guess. I mean, it was just holding the amulet coin, so I don't mind getting rid of that. Fight me. Power of all those you defeated comes to me. Yeah, well, I defeated them, so that's not really going to help you, is it? One downside is they have Hypno, which likes to use Disable, but I also have Shadow Ball, so it doesn't really matter. I think this gym's going to be kind of a piece of cake, to be honest. I'm not really taking that much damage. But I do want to go through and try to fight as many of these people as I can, just an excuse to get a bunch of experience, maybe a few levels. But with Stab, and with the item that I'm holding, Houndoom, you can see I hardly took any damage after fighting, how many is that? 4 or 5 trainers already? Feint Attack by default is 60, But with Stab, that's a 1.5 times bonus for being same type as the attack. That gets boosted up to 90, plus the 10% boost from Black Classes puts it at 99. It's actually quite a bit of damage. Just went back to Go Hill. The thing with this gym, I don't really know how to navigate it to get to each specific room. I just know the method to get to Sabrina. I'm pretty sure it's just go up, go down, go across. And yeah, I know how to get to her. I think some of these are empty rooms, like the one above me. The one over here I think is empty. So I think there's only 5 anyway. And I think I already fought all 5 of them. So it's on to Sabrina. I knew you were coming. That's because you have security cameras. Wait, what? Since you wish it, I'll show you my psychic powers. Against my dark type. Good luck with that. She has 3 Pokemon. Starting off with Espeon. This thing's been giving me trouble in Fire Gold, actually. I got a little bit of PTSD from that. It took me over like an hour and a half to fight Red yesterday, and I still haven't beaten him. Going for Charm, but I have a special move. That just means that Shadow Ball is going to be a lot weaker. I do a pretty good amount of damage. I'm still under leveled, of course, but it's still pretty good. And yeah, if this was a physical move, Espeon would not get knocked out here, but, you know, it's special. I don't need to worry about Charm. Push comes to shove, I can always just switch anyway. Going for Mr. Mime. Alright. I'll just stay in, obviously. The actual things that are an actual threat to me would be Disable, and that's kind of it. I don't think that any of these Pokemon have anything to really be a threat to me. Even if Mr. Mime was Fairy type and he used like Dazzling Gleam or something, it's not that I resist it, or it's not going to be super effective either, but because I'm part Fire type, it's just neutral damage. But that's not implemented in this game. And Mr. Mime goes down. Now, Alakazam. That one, it would actually be better for me to use Shadow Ball, but because I got Charmed twice, it's not going to do hardly any damage. Alakazam has no defense, physical defense. You missed your Disable, that's interesting. But Faint Attack does enough damage. I don't think I need to really worry. Of course, you have Recover. But it doesn't recover you back to full, so eventually Faint Attack will knock out Alakazam. She had to use the Hyper Potion. Interesting. Now, Alakazam does outspeed me, so it could just recover again. Of course it will. It's just gonna spam Recover, but I think this... I don't think this one knocks it out, but I think the next one will, if it does recover. So, victory's mine. It's mine now. Okay, I'll take it. Almost level up. Your power. It far exceeds what I foresaw. That's because you're a Psychic and I have a Dark-type lead. And we also get TM29, which is kind of nice. A little bit unnecessary, but I still appreciate it nonetheless. And phone call? Of course. The official Pokemon League office, congratulations on completing another gym challenge, updated your account, etc, etc. The magnet train is free. I know, that's actually how I first got this area. Thank you, have a good day. Well, thank you for being useless as ever. I appreciate it. I'm inside Silphco, because there's something I do want to talk about. This dude here, Savach, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Busy day? I'm just gonna guess you're wondering what's up with the blindfold. It's a bit of a long story. You sure you want to know? Not really. It's not a fun story, but it's mine. Perhaps we can do something else. Battling could be a nice break. I'm gonna say no. I've actually already battled him. And I'll just show some of the highlights from that. So the thing that you might have noticed is every single Pokemon is nicknamed. I already went in depth last episode, I'm pretty sure it's last episode, about how much I really dislike the nicknaming because nothing seems to make sense. That's probably one of the more severe examples of that. Because of that, I really just don't care to show all the new stuff that's in the game. I know that might be a disappointment, but it's just annoying, as I've said before. Like, the only way I can really make sure that I'm going to be, you know, I can still be somewhat commentating, still be a little bit entertaining, and still manage to win, is I had to level up my Pokemon severely to actually do anything. But as I level up my Pokemon, I might as well just be taking on gyms anyway. The thing is, I'm already going to have to deal with a bunch of that crap when I go through the Pokemon League. I've been made aware that that's kind of how the Pokemon League is everybody has a bunch of nickname Pokemon. Again, it's taking away the whole mechanic of you want to switch, yes or no. To me, that's detracting from all the fun in the game. I forgot how loud Fuchsia City's music is. Let me enter the gym. While it sounds like I'm obviously just complaining, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely am. It's absolutely just personal preference. Some people find it cool, some people find it annoying. I'm one of the people that finds it absolutely annoying. I'd rather just focus on playing the game, beating the gyms, showing how amazing the open worldness is, because that's absolutely the best aspect for this game. A lot of the new stuff is just kind of out of the way, not really necessary for anything. Some of it's useful for getting some of the legendary events going, but that's as far as that goes. However, that said, I do want to take on a second gym. And I think this is going to be great for Kadabra, but I think I need to actually put it up front. Especially since she had a Nidoqueen that just ended up completely knocking out my Houndoom. I think this guy has a Nidoking. And sure enough, also, it's kind of funny because I forgot that I had ended up learning Psychic. And I'm just using Psybeam against these guys and still one-shotting them. I'm a little bit over-leveled. I think this one here is Janine, so I do want to fight her first. The thing is, I think I'm just going to end up one-shotting probably her entire team. Kadabra's pretty good when it comes to special attack. I'm the real deal. Janine of Fuchsia City, that's me. I'm pretty sure I misread that the same way I did in Fire Gold. She says Fuchsia Gym, not Fuchsia City. Not that it really matters. Crobat up front first. In Fire Gold, I tried to use a Machamp that had Earthquake, and all of her Pokemon are Crobat, which is Flying type, so you can't use Earthquake. She has a bunch of Weezing, which has Levitate as an ability, so you can't use Earthquake. And then she has a Venomoth, which is part Bug type, so Earthquake is just neutral. Psychic types are a little bit more superior. Get a level up. No new moves, though. If I remember correctly, Gyarados learns... Oh yeah, and she also has Ariados, which is part Bug as well. I think Gyarados learns a new move every 5 levels, if I remember correctly. I think Psybeam just knocks this one out. I don't need to waste any unnecessary PP. And she's going for Weezing. This is much simpler when you don't have abilities to worry about. Not that it matters, I'm not going for Earthquake this time. But if I was, you could actually use that in this gym. Bye-bye. Gotta level up. I think maybe I evolve here. I'm not exactly sure. Venomoth is pretty easy to take out. Sidekick just does the job. And another Weezing. I'm kind of disappointed she doesn't have at least Muck or something. Muck is actually a pretty decent attacker. Not to mention Poison is always physical in this game, so having Muck would actually be able to do some decent damage. Plus it's just bulky enough that it could survive, not necessarily Psychic, but it can probably survive like a Dig or two. Depending on the Pokemon, obviously. That was pretty easy. I definitely won. Well, yeah, you didn't deal a single bit of damage. Thanks for the badge, though. And I think TM6 Toxic? Aha. I even got the number right. Though to be fair, I think that's been TM06 since the beginning of time. Yeah, good luck with that. She wants to become better than both father and me, hmm? Good luck with that. Yet another phone call. Congratulations, etc., etc. I've heard this line before. We now have 8 badges. Congratulations, 8 badges means you are eligible to issue a challenge to the Elite Four. Only an above-average trainer will be able to succeed. Hey, that's me. Remember, your gym challenge is only halfway done. You can now browse the full TM shop at any department store. Pokemon League and many others will recognize you as a masterful trainer. Also, the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City has been reopened. Go fishing or hunt for our Pokemon. Thank you, have a good day. It does sound like fun, but there's something I want to do first. And I don't mean heal my Pokemon. I actually want to check out... I think there's a way to get other legendaries. I'm pretty sure over here somewhere. Is it down here somewhere? I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. I think you go over here. Aha! Does this look familiar to anybody? It's a truck. Wonder what it's doing out here. That's a good question. I use strength. Hmm? Was the Pokedex just updated? Can I push this into the water? I guess not. It just says it's truck. But if we head into the Pokedex and go to number 151, we now have Mew. I can't remember how to figure it. I think it's this one. Right. We have to complete another quest first. But it does show that it's located down in Cinnabar. So to do the Mew event, I gotta do the Mewtwo event. To do the Mewtwo event, I need to do the Suicune event. So that means I need to actually awaken the beasts. I'm probably gonna have a bunch of wild encounters, so be patient with me. I'm gonna just edit all of those out. Pick up the full heal in the process. Hey guy. My name's Yusin. I've long been on the trail of a Pokemon known as Suicune. And you are? Ace, good to meet you. I've heard rumors that Suicune had made a return to the Burn Tower, so I come to see it with my own eyes. I can feel it. Suicune has to be here. About a year ago, I met a trainer similar to how I met you just now. But what that trainer did to me, I don't even want to think about it. Listen, Ace, I'm not about to lose the second chance. If you think just anyone can catch a legendary Pokemon like Suicune, then you've got another thing coming. So instead of fighting Silver, we gotta fight Mystical Man Yusin. Going for a Drowsy right off the bat, that figures. I've got Ampharos up front. I can't really do a whole bunch, but I'll still attack. I don't mind getting a few levels if I can on Ampharos. I can easily take down a Haunter with Thunderbolt. You have no health and no defense. And you're also severely underleveled compared to me. The only real threat is Electrode. But again, I'm kind of over leveled, so you can use rollout and miss. I'll just use hidden power, knock you out. It wouldn't even surprise me if Suicune just left out of embarrassment for you. All that matters is that I proved my worth to Suicune. Yeah, about that. Hopefully that little battle didn't scare off Suicune. So far I haven't seen it anywhere around here. So where exactly could it be? What? Oh no, not again. I was so close. Hey, buddy. I can't believe it. Suicune raced by like a blur, right in front of my eyes, again! The 3 great legendary Pokemon of Ecruteak test chosen humans? What? Oh, test chosen humans, I get it. By allowing them to get close. For 10 years, I chased Suicune, and when I finally got to see it, that trainer... It's been 11 years now since I started my quest. Ace, I owe this much to you. I finally have a chance to correct my biggest regret. I'm gonna keep tracking Suicune. Since you came here as well, I can only assume that you have some interest in the legendary Pokemon. I won't let you take away what's rightfully mine. Ace, I will not lose to you. Suicune, I won't make the same mistakes again. And if I remember correctly, all we gotta do is head over to Cyanwood. And I think Suicune's just right up here. I see you up there. Oh no, he's back. Hello, Ace. I see you found one of Suicune's favorite spots. I only caught a quick glimpse, but I was able to see Suicune running on the waves. Suicune is beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune again. I've been training since our last encounter. Really? That was literally like 2 minutes ago. I'll battle you as much as I have to for Suicune. Come on, Ace. I'll show you and my beloved Suicune who's worthy. Like, I literally just left the tower, went to go heal in Ecruteak, and then flew here. Like, I only cut out, like, what, 30 seconds worth? But hey, I'm glad to see you have a Hypno. It's good for my Houndoom. Gotta level up. And so did Gyarados. And 35, I think it learns a new move. Sure enough, it learns Twister. Get out of here. I'm not exactly sure what Electro can do to me. Maybe it has Explosion or something. I'm gonna Flamethrower. You landed a Thunder, huh? Well then. That's awkward. I'm just gonna send in Beast Mode so you can't do that again. I don't have any ground type moves, but take a Strength to the face. I resist that. And you resist his strength quite well. Speaking of awkward, let's go for Surf. And you resist that too. Maybe I shouldn't really ever use Beast Mode. Nidoking is good in Gen 1 in some regards, but here it's kinda garbage. And I'm just gonna Psychic to get rid of this thing. Also, I just realized Kadabra did not evolve, so I'm not sure when it does. I assumed that it was level up evolution. I'm not sure now. I believe that there's like a trade back guy or something where you trade him Kadabra and he gives you back Kadabra that evolves. I have to remember where that's located. I don't get you, Ace. Where did you come from? Where did you go? At Burn Tower, why does Suicune gravitate to you and not to me? Because you're a whiny little bitch, that's why. Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna keep searching for Suicune. I won't stop until Suicune recognizes me. Please notice me, Senpai. Senpai Suicune. No matter what may come my way, I'm sure we'll see each other again. Goodbye, Ace. If only it was actually a goodbye. Well, I think we have to head off to this side over here. Right? I think. Oh, it's just right here. Okay. I thought it was normally down here with some berry trees, but there's no berry trees, to be fair. Bald Pokemon interrupting my pathing down here. Think I'm supposed to go here next? Like right outside the gate, I think. I see on the other side of the sign. Okay, bye. So I think what we gotta do next is this thing. At Critique Dance Theater. These guys have a set level. I'm pretty sure the level is 30, 35, something like that. I am gonna be a little bit under level with Houndoom, but I still want to use Houndoom. So let's go. It's also been changed up a little bit. It's actually a large dance theater. I don't remember which one's which. I'm pretty sure that is Vaporeon. I think this one's Jolteon. I want to say this one's Espeon, Flareon, Umbreon. I'll start with this one. I always dance with my Pokemon. Of course, I also train them. And sure enough, it is Espeon. There's not too much that Espeon can do to me. So I'm just gonna go for Feint Attack. You got Swift. It's a normal physical type move in this game. It's also normal, obviously. But Espeon doesn't have much of a physical attack, so I don't really gotta worry. Sand Attack also means nothing. My move always hits, no matter what. Goodbye, Espeon. It's a shame I had to treat my favorite Eevee evolution like that. But you kinda had it coming. This one I'm gonna save to last, because that's gonna be kind of a pain. Umbreon has a lot of really good defenses, so it's just gonna take a long time to beat it. I'd rather go for Flareon. I'm so glad that they didn't change up the Pokemon here. That would have been really confusing. For Flareon, I think I'm just gonna go for Sludge Bomb, maybe? I mean, Feint Attack is still my strongest move, but I'd rather save PP. I don't feel like going all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Although I do have 20. Yeah, should be fine. There's not too much that Flareon can do anyway. In this gen, Flareon, not very good. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna use spam Feint Attack if they're gonna spam Sand Attack. This might take a while. Hey, it's something other than Sand Attack. But you die here. GG, no worry. And I'm also a little bit concerned about Vaporeon. I don't think Houndoom's going to do very good. But I think I should be able to do fine against Jolteon? It is in fact Jolteon. I'm so glad that I still remember how these are laid out. Oh, you have double kick. That's kind of a pain. It's a good thing Jolteon doesn't have any physical attack, because otherwise that would have hurt a lot. I'm just gonna heal. Kind of a waste of a Hyper Potion. It does just enough damage to actually make me a little concerned, because you do outspeed me. I'm already back down to red health. I healed again, just because I want Houndoom to get the experience. Hopefully none of these crit. That would be just my luck. And Flamethrower again. That's doing very different damage each time. I mean, I know that there's min-max rolls, but that's kind of ridiculous. Now at least Jolteon goes down here. And I should be getting a level up as well. The sooner I can learn Crunch, the better. Still no Crunch, though. Gyarados gets a level up. I'm good at Pokemon, too. Compared to what? You? Yeah. That's why I won. I can spam items better than anybody else can. For these last two, I think I'm gonna go for Ampharos for Vaporeon, and I think Kenya for Umbreon. Probably gonna be my best bet. That's a lot of defense. Oh, you tried. And I think I'm just gonna go for Double Edge for Umbreon. It's my strongest move, and I definitely need to be using something that's super strong against this thing. I wish I had a really good fighting type move, but I don't. And I'll just Steel Wing for the last one. Easy. You don't have any Pokemon left. Well, you only had one, so kind of what happens. Do I need to talk to this guy? I'm just curious. Not only are the Kimono Girls great dancers, they're also skilled at Pokemon. I always challenge them, but I've never even left a scratch. Then you're just bad at the game. There's a rare treat to see. I want you to have this. Don't worry. Take it. And that is how we get the Clear Bell. Normally you have to take out the rocket leaders inside of the Goldenrod Tower. The radio tower. But we just get it here. Isn't it pretty? Just like me. Bruh, I've already been past you. What do you mean? Momentous event has occurred. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. Ah, the sound of that Clear Bell. It's sublime. I've never heard so beautiful a sound before. That bell's chime is indicative of the bearer's soul. You may be able to make it through. Tin Tower. Please, do go on. So I guess because I had the Rainbow Wing doesn't really mean too much before. We got 3 people we gotta fight. Eevee evolutions yet again. Also, they have a bunch of Noctowls, so I'm probably gonna be using Ampharos for this. This should be fun. Legend has it that upon the emergence of a trainer who has the ability to touch the souls of a Pokemon will come forth to put that trainer to test at the Tin Tower. The legend has come true. The legendary Pokemon Suicune has arrived. We, the Weiss Trio, shall test your worthiness to go inside. Ah, so it is you who claim to have seen Suicune, Entei, and Raikou while they slept. Unbelievable. Legend has it that they can't be seen while they sleep. Also, these kids have level 40s. What the hell am I doing? Can you be trusted with the truth? I must ascertain your worthiness. In the past, there were 2 9-tier towers here. The Brass Tower, which was said to awaken Pokemon, and the Tin Tower, where Pokemon were set to rest. The view from the top of the towers must have been magnificent. At the time, an immense silver-colored Pokemon was said to make its roost atop the Brass Tower. However, about 150 years ago, a lightning bolt struck one of the towers. It was engulfed in flames that raged for 3 days. A sudden downpour finally put out the blaze, and that is how the burned tower came to be. Let me see your power. Are you the trainer who is awaited by the legendary Pokemon? I see. We, the Weiss Trio, have been given the responsibility of protecting the legendary Pokemon. We are allowed... Allow passage to only to those people who possess the power of Soul and Truth. Please, do go on and enter the Tin Tower ahead. Suicune will put you to the test. Don't mind if I do. Not that I'm healed up or anything. Alrighty. So here's Suicune. The only legendary beast that doesn't run away. First things first, I'm gonna go for a Thunder Wave. You're going for Gust, so I can at least resist that. I need to make sure this thing is paralyzed, because I do plan to capture it. After all, I am trying to go for a Living Dex. I'm a little bit concerned, because it also did not ask me to save beforehand, but if you accidentally knock it out, you can just reset it after beating the Elite Four. So that's cool, I guess. I am gonna go for Thunderbolt. I shouldn't knock it out. It's pretty defensive. Pretty good. Not gonna lie and say I'm not worried though. Downpour starts. A little bit dangerous. I'm gonna go for Return. I have no physical attack. I could also go for Hidden Power because it's Fire type. Goes for Leer. I don't think it has Rest, thankfully. I think that should be fine. And at this point, it's just chuck balls till I catch it. I made sure to stock up beforehand. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I actually had it there for a second. You know what? Let's switch over to Kenya. I do have False Swipe. I might as well at least get it down to 1 HP. Holy Paralyze, that's good for me. Okay, that should be 1 HP. And just in case it's like 2 for some reason, I'll go for it again. Alright, now we just start tossing balls again. Please cooperate with me, Suicune. Oh god, I'm starting to sound like Usain. Cooperate with me, Suicune Senpai. Also, if I ever say that again, feel free to unsubscribe. Hey, you're finally gonna try attacking me. One thing I gotta be a little bit cautious about too is because now it's at 1 HP, if it goes for struggle, it just faints. But I don't need to worry about it. This divine Pokemon blows around the world, always in search of a pure reservoir. I don't want to give it a nickname. Divine, Ace. That was truly inspired. Suicune's mystic power is known to summon a rainbow-colored Pokemon. We, the Wise Trio, are the protectors of that legendary Pokemon. It is possible that what went on could have caused it to appear. Did I read that right? I feel like I read that wrong. Our job is not yet done. We shall go outside to see if Ho-Oh has finally returned to roost at the top of the Tin Tower. He's about to throw a hissy fit, I just know it. How could you do this, Ace? You caught Suicune. That's not okay at all. Suicune should be allowed to roam free. And you captured it. It should have been me. But you just said that it should be allowed to roam free. What do you mean? You hypocrite. I won't forgive you for this. L plus ratio, didn't ask. And the thing is, when it comes to the legendary beasts, I really don't mind using them. Just generally, they're kind of weak, so I don't bother with them. However, Suicune is actually kind of good. It's primarily defensive, as you can see. And, you know, actually, I don't mind. 9 special is about mid. A little bit higher than mid. Good speed. Good attack, not that that really matters too much. Like, Gus gets boosted by that, sure, but that's all it gets. Hidden Power Psychic. I think it actually learns Psychic by DM? I could check, I have that from Sabrina. But, this episode could end up going on for like 3 hours if I really wanted to. There's a lot of legendary events that you can do, and you can't learn Psychic. Huh, okay. Might be worth teaching Hidden Power. But, I don't want this episode to go on for 3 hours. Because that means that it's going to take like 7 hours to edit, and I don't really want to do that. However, I do plan to use Suicune. As you saw, I got rid of Beast Mode. I'm going to keep Suicune on my team because it can also Surf, and it's actually good for Suicune to have Surf. The Mewtwo event and Mew event is going to have to wait till next episode. But I'm going to start off with that, so it's something to look forward to, I suppose. That said, hopefully you guys are enjoying the episodes. If so, feel free to drop a like. Leave a comment down below. If you don't like them, because I'm just kind of skipping all the stupid bullshit at the, that's like filler, I guess, feel free to leave a dislike. You can always hit the subscribe button. You can catch more of these uploads, and you can also catch live streams I do every day. And until next time, take care.